Aggressive Swans are about to embark on a major recording project. They have got some live tracks that they're sharing at the moment. To tell us more about what's going on with the band, I'm joined now by Janko Rashata. Hello!
Well, hello.
How are we doing?
Very good. You yourself?
I'm good, thank you. And you've been working hard on music. Tell us a bit about Aggressive Swans to begin with.
Well, it's a fun project. It's two of us. It's me and Christopher. So we're decided that besides of what we do every day, we would like to do also something fun in the frame of music, and that the project started. We did change the name in the meantime, as you know. We used to be called the Voice Over. Now it's Aggressive Swans. We thought the name is cooler, so here we are.
Does this stem from an incident when you were feeding the birds in the local park and all of a sudden one of the creatures went for you? Where does Aggressive Swans actually come from?
It actually is a real story, and it happened to us. But I think the real reason was more than like that we needed a name that it would be easier to Google,
Yep.
and this works perfectly with this one.
So what actually happened then? Come on, spill the beans. Tell us what happened with this aggressive swan.
Well, the truth is, we had an encounter with a swan. Not in our city. We were playing a concert somewhere else, but the swan wasn't aggressive at all.
It was a friendly swan, but it didn't
Very
really.
friendly.
That wouldn't sell records.
That wouldn't sell records at all.
So, how do you describe the sound? Because you have sort of kind of developed what you do over the last few years.
Yes, it's a difficult question now, but it's getting easier when other people start telling you what you are actually sounding like. So what we heard, it's a lot of influence from the 80s. And we are kind of like that because we also like the 80s. What we recently heard is that we're the new modern talking, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm not so sure about that, especially I'm not sure who's the Dieter Bohlen out of us two. But the sound, we definitely like synthesizers. I play guitar. And Christopher is singing in a very expressive way. So I think the 80s is a proper description of what we do. A bit of electronic music influence as well from the modern side. And I don't know, maybe you should say also a classical influence too, because I'm a classical guitarist originally, and Christopher's playing the recorder, the flute, baroque recorder. So that's definitely also putting the sound more on the classical side of what we do, if you could even say that for pop music.
Well, as we talk, I know there are guitars sat just to your left, and quite an array of them. So, I mean, do you find that you tend to play a large number of different instruments, or do you like to stick with your favourite guitar when it comes down to that sort of performing?
I think for this project I have two favorite guitars, and one is especially suitable because it has a very nice color. So I'm playing this one. So actually a gift from my mother, the pink paisley Telecaster, lovely guitar. So, but the sounds are processed that much that I don't even think that sonically it makes any difference.
But the color makes a lot of difference to you when you're playing it.
Absolutely.
Do you try and color coordinate your outfit with the guitars?
Maybe so, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll see when you next get some promotional photos what exactly you're wearing and if the instruments match in with it. But where are you going now? As I say, we've got some live recordings. We're going to hear one of those very soon. But what's actually happening with the actual progression of the band and the time you plan to spend in the studio?
Right. So the update, the big update for us is that we have two other guys which are joining in from time to time. We have a drummer and a bass player, fantastic musicians, session musicians, studio musicians, and also jazz graduates. So it makes so much fun to play with them. And that's also the plan to record an EP with them in about 1 or 2 months. Dates are to be set yet. The other plan is to record a music video to a song called Birmingham.
See, this is how we end up talking in the first place. Because obviously Birmingham's got a nice Midlands in England link to it. So is this based on the city in the middle of England?
Well, we've never been there, so we have absolutely no idea what we're singing about and what we're doing music about. But, it's more like some kind of a legend in the field that you're following. And I think that the city of Birmingham, as we know it from the descriptions from the movies, from the books, kind of follows what we wanted to say through the song.
Okay. And so,
That would
so
be the
what is
reason.
your impression of Birmingham then? What do you think? You think it's cool?
Definitely cool, which is not necessarily a good thing in this case.
So you're looking for something uncool, but
Now we're looking for something cool, but it's something which is organic and which is lived in, and which tells a story of people's lives, and which is not super neat. We're not looking for something like, well, I don't know, like that's a different, like Tokyo maybe, which is super posh and big and shiny. That's just boring to us, and we thought maybe something in England, because England is where the best music is coming from,
well,
and the most emotional stuff coming from. And we also enjoyed our visit to England 2 years ago, so that's what we've been thinking about, and that's why the idea of Birmingham came to life. As you know, the title of the song is a bit longer, so it does reflect probably the other side of what the city could stand for. It's bloody fistfights, right, in the streets of Birmingham.
okay. So, an interesting take on a city just down the road from where I'm sitting at the moment. Maybe you will come over and visit and actually take a look at Birmingham in real life in the months and years to come. But we will see what happens there. Meanwhile, though, where can we find your music online, and where can people check out all that is to do with Aggressive Swans?
We're basically almost everywhere you can imagine. We are at Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Bandcamp, and so on. You just visit our website, aggressiveswans.com, and you'll find all the links in there.
Okay, you can do that. So, what are we going to take a listen to now?
It's one of our oldest songs we've written. It's called Young Blood, and it was recorded with the extended lineup of the band that we just described it. In the club in Munich. It's a live recording, so I hope you enjoy it very much.
Aggressive Swans, a live performance. Janko, thanks for joining us, and we're very much looking forward to seeing whether you come over to Birmingham to record a fist fight for the video for that song. Okay.
And thank you for the talk. Thanks a lot.
Ta for now.
You know me, baby, I think about you day and night. Although I know that thinking about you isn't right. When I get lonely, I get down to the riverside. I feel the poison that creeps inside my mind. Step out into the fire of a century. They feel the poison, something I can't see. Open up your hydromatic eyes for me. I feel the fire, this is the right time to be. Some blood is running through my veins. I got you if you don't stay by my side. Bad blood is running through my veins. I die if you don't stay by my side. Brought me into a